was 3 years old, running around, playing, and he had went into the utility room where our washer dryer and I noticed flames coming out from under the door. All the kids had gone into the house, and we didn't know that Bowen had gone in there. And he did not make a sound when the explosion happened. I was the first one to open the door. And as my husband opened the door, the flames had come down, and he saw Bowen pinned. The door opens in. Bowen was pinned behind the door, crouched down, looking up, and his blue eyes were gray. And he was engulfed in flames, and my husband quickly pulled him out of the flames. And let me tell you, I went into shock. I could not believe my son was in this room. When I opened the door, there were flames. I couldn't see anything, and I had shut the door in shock. And I'm so thankful that God was able to help my husband get there and pull him out in time, because he probably wouldn't be here today. In a helicopter. It was an hour-and-a-half ride for him, but it was a 4-hour drive for us. And it was the longest 4-hour drive of our life, because we had no idea what was going on. And by the time we arrived in the hospital, I think it was close to midnight, they brought us in to go over his history, and then they wanted to let us know and inform us that Bowen is non-responsive. I think by 2 or 3 in the morning, his hand moved, and I heard the nurse startled, and I looked and I watched, and I saw his hand move a little bit, and it was just, you talk about a cheerleader, it was just the most exciting thing.
We got the idea of impact. We was coming out of a practice, and Mr. Steve had dropped by, and he brought us this idea right before we went on the road. He said a prayer for the team. And after the prayer, he said, well, I have something that I want to offer you guys. And he told us about Bowen. And right then, we all knew that we wanted to be a part of something great. When he told us the challenges that Bowen had to go through and the things that he had to face as a child, we immediately jumped on it. Like, it was not one person. He said, we'll give y'all a week to decide if y'all want to do this. And before he got that sentence out, he had all 16 guys raise their hand up and said, I want to be a part of it. You don't have to have a week. We're ready right now. Let us know what we have to do in order to get this moving. The game day, I think it was more of what Bowen did to us. It made us. It doesn't matter what problem we had that day, our own personal problem, that went away when we finally got the chance to finally meet Bowen after all the delays, not the really delays, but the process that we had to go through. And I feel like it made us come together more as of a team. And to finally put that final piece of our team mid-season, I know, crazy. And it was just a remarkable feeling, and you could feel it amongst the team.
Bowen Johnson, he's our latest member of the 2024 class of our
visiting Huskies. Rob Lewis, he's from Houston, gets to play college ball in his backyard for the Huskies.
Lewis is an exciting place.
Starters being introduced for both squads, and a reminder, this is the second half of our doubleheader here on ESPN3. The Southland Conference treated us to a great one between McNeese and HBU. Their women's programs came down to the final minute of play. Both of those teams will be teams that we expect to see in Katy in March.
I thought it was a great game, a well-played game, an entertaining game, a game that if you're doing TV, that's the kind of game, not many turnovers. Both teams shot the ball.